And welcome back to Rosholt Fair Park in beautiful, sometimes sunny Rosholt, Wisconsin. Sun has been appearing and reappearing out here for the last half hour, 45 minutes. It has not made much of an appearance prior to that, and still plenty of clouds in the sky. But you can see now as we open the broadcast for you, sun is shining. Jason Zaleski, Steve Maves, Keegan Carper, Ryder Spada, Katie Lecton, all participating to bring this sectional final. The winner here goes to state. That's about as simple as anything can be said these days. And the winner here goes to state. We'll likely know that answer. And as far as who in a couple of hours, our pregame show brought to you by Blues Hair Studio. Explore the artistry and innovation at Blues Hair Studio, where each image captures the essence of style, creativity, and individuality. From the latest cuts to vibrant colors, the expert skills of our talented team, including Chelsea, create a personalized, fashion-forward look tailored just for you. Blues Hair Studio, next to Festival Foods in Marshfield. Chelsea's the one who makes me look as good as I do. I didn't say she makes me good looking. She just makes me look as good as I do. And that all happens over at Blues next to Festival, North Central Avenue in Marshfield. There was a coin flip earlier. Columbus Catholic won the coin toss. They are the home team at this neutral site. State qualifying game, Rib Lake, the visitors on the scoreboard and in my scorebook. And how did they get here? It was Rib Lake over Gibraltar, Washington Island 7-4. That game started at 10 a.m. It ended shortly, about 12:15. So about 2 hours and 15 minutes. Columbus Catholic beat Athens 12-1 in a game that took 1 hour and 16 minutes. So quite a difference in speed, but they were Columbus was powerful in their attack. They scored 4 in the first inning, 2 in the second, 5 in the third, and 1 in the fourth, just to make sure. A 12-1 win that included a Tyler Hargraves 2-run homer in the first inning for Rib Lake in their win. Not as fast of a start over Gibraltar, Washington Island. Rib Lake scored 2 in the third, 3 in the fifth, and 2 in the sixth. Get their 7-4 win over Gibraltar, Washington Island. So again, winner here gets to go to the state tournament in Appleton next week. I'm being told Loyal and Mellon, Clover Belt East, competitors of Columbus Catholic, Loyal Greyhounds, 7-0 winners over Eau Claire Emmanuel Lutheran, and they are playing the Mellon Granite Diggers. Mellon Granite Diggers shortly, and the winner there gets to go to state. So we could have two Clover Belt East baseball teams playing maybe even each other over at state, so that could happen. Here's the starting lineup first for the Rib Lake Redmen. Slade Scheidauer, Seth Borkert, Talon Scheidauer, Ethan Cook, Lucas Cook, Ty Nemi, Blake Henderson, Brevin Bramer, and Josiah Mann. That's your batting order. Bramer the DH for Brady Olson. For Columbus Catholic, I'll go through their defensive positioning here in just a moment. The batting order for the Dons: Ray Becker, Matt Konechny, Carson Eckes, Carter Summer, Tyler Hargraves, Ryan Bernick, Caleb Pankratz, Holden Lomax, and Rocco Maher. First pitch was not scheduled until 17 minutes from now, but as you can see, these kids are running on the field, and we are set to go. Braden Bullis cheering for Rib Lake. All right, Braden, I see you. Tell your friends right now, this is going to start about 15 minutes early. So tell your friends that if they're not able to get here and that the game is starting early. If you're on your way, stay the speed limit. What is the highway we take to get here, 66? Yeah, it is a low speed limit road for the most part, right? A lot of 45s in there. I saw somebody being pulled over this morning on our way here. So if you're on your way, you'll get here. Full concessions available. But if you're watching and you know others that are also needing to watch, let them know this is going to start early because we are just finishing warm-up pitches from Columbus Catholic starting pitcher Carson Eckes, and that'll take me into our defensive alignment for these Dons. Carson Eckes on the mound, Matt Konechny catching. Mac the winner in our sectional semifinal game against Athens. At third base, Ryan Bernick. Shortstop, Carter Summer. Second base, Caleb Pankratz. First base, Tyler Hargraves. And the outfield from left to right, Rocco Maher, Ray Becker, and Holden Lomax. All right. It's going to bring up the shortstop, Slade Scheidauer. And this son of a gun we are locked and loaded here. So starting right now. And first pitch again was advertised as 4 p.m. And depending on when Carson decides he's ready to go, I will tell you that first pitch is at 3:44, 16 minutes early here on this Tuesday afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. And now for the rest of the story. Swing and a miss from Scheidauer. It was a slow start for Matt Konechny in that sectional semifinal game. A run given up. And falling behind here is Eckes, 3 balls and 1 strike to the Rib Lake shortstop, Scheidauer. And there it is. It's a 5-pitch walk to Scheidauer, and the Rib Lake, just like Athens did to Columbus Catholic in the first inning, free pass, runner aboard, and that run did come in to score for Athens in game number 1 today. So here's the left-handed batting center fielder, Seth Borkert. And Borkert, bunt laid down. It's a good one. He's flying down the line and safe. He might have beat it. Hargraves came off the bag. Either way, infield bunt base hit for Borkert. And the first 2 Redmen are aboard for the pitcher, Talon Scheidauer. And that's a ball from Eckes. So some were curious whether it would be Eckes or Becker getting the start for the Dons here in the state qualifying game. It is indeed Eckes. And that one misses inside. Eckes, rocky start here.
Hey, what do you say here, Will?
2 balls, no strikes. Strike out the letters. 2-1 the count. WIAA final yet? No? Okay. Yeah, so WIAA still playing over in Chilton in the sectional semifinal game. This one ripped back up the middle by Talon. Around third is Slade. Slade, the throw is there, and he is gunned down. A weapon in center field, otherwise known as Ray Becker, eliminates Scheidauer at the plate. Konechny put the tag on. 8-2, 1 down. Borkert over to second. Talon, base hit, stands at first. But no score for the Redmen is the storyline there. Here's the catcher, Ethan Cook. Jim Krieger calling the balls and strikes. Here in this one, congratulations to Jim. He will go back to the state tournament as an umpire next week. This one is foul. Right off the bottom of the fence. I would say you've got about 12 feet of foul territory on either side. It's a small ballpark outside the lines. 320 down the lines, 350 to straightaway center. That Hargraves homer in game 1 went about 360. This one playable for Hargraves. And not able to bring it in. That's a tough play for Tyler. Tough play for anybody. Up against the fence and the netting. Everything else happening over there. The Rib Lake guys giving you no help. Probably saying next to naughty things to you. No balls and 2 strikes now to Cook. Curveball stayed high. One, 2. Fastball high. Same spot in the strike zone, high. Shoulder level. Count even at 2 apiece with 1 out in the inning. Borkert at second. Scheidauer of the Talon variety at first. Another one high. Full count now to the catcher, Ethan Cook. And strike 3 called as Cook attempted to earn himself a base on ball as he ran out of the batter's box hoping to inspire a ball call, and strike 3, you ring him up. Here's right fielder Lucas Cook now with 2 outs. Cook into center field, slow roller. Borkert being sent around from home. Here's another throw from Becker. The throw is there, the tag is made, and for the second time this inning, Ray Becker, the long arm of the law in center field, guns down 2 would-be Redmen scorers, and the top of the first is over. Twice it happened. 8-2 times 2. Bottom of the first coming up after this on Zaleski Sports, presented by Forward Bank.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that look for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. And I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
Nuts Deep 2, a Marshfield favorite for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Soup, salad, pizza, omelets, sandwiches, wraps, and burgers. How about appetizers like loaded tots and super nuts nachos? 14 large TVs to watch all your favorite games. Plus, entertainment and event space for groups large and small for your upcoming parties. Nuts Deep 2 again awarded Best Burgers and Fish Fry in Marshfield. Nuts Deep 2 on South Central Avenue in Marshfield and Nuts Deep 2 North in Spencer. Bottom of the first, again, Jared Kressel's Dons go Becker, Konechny, Eckes, Summer, Hargraves, Bernick, Pankratz, Lomax, and Maher. Yes, we started 16 minutes early. You got friends out there that are planning on watching. Please notify them right now that the game did start 16 minutes early, 7 minutes ago. Express Employment Professionals has relationships with all the local businesses and job openings. Call or stop in at Express Employment. Find the right career path for you. Today's game also brought to us by Schwartz's Seamless Roofing. Does your roof need attention? Call Schwartz's Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield today. They're your hail damage experts. They serve all of central Wisconsin, both residential and commercial roofing. Schwartz's Seamless. So here is Talon Scheidauer. Gets the nod for the state qualification game for the Redmen. Swing and a miss from Becker. And Tom Sawyer gives Talon the nod here for this most important game of the year so far. And that one just misses. Shoot, yeah, you're right. Dick Iverson, sorry. Dick Iverson, the coach for the Redmen. I knew that. I've known Dick for quite a long time, and I flipped open to the wrong page. I am sorry, Dick. Dick Iverson, the manager for these Redmen. Ball. So Becker will take his base, and here is this game's catcher, Matt Konechny. Dick Iverson, kind enough to entertain our own Katie Lecton in a post game of the 7-4 win over Gibraltar earlier today. Thank you, Dick. And we'll see who gets to talk to me in our Nasonville Dairy post game show. It'll be the winning coach, winning player, maybe a couple players. 2 balls, no strikes now to Konechny. Make it 3-0. Throw down, and that was close. Closer than Columbus coaches would have liked for Ray Becker to have made that. So 3-0 now to Konechny. That's one of the reasons why. Like, we got a 3-0 coming. We don't need to be prancing and dancing off the bag at first, no matter how many nice plays you make from center field. I need you to stay close here, kid. Need you as a base runner. 3-1. Off-speed pitch, hammered into the ground, left side. 6-4, and there would be no return. Becker Erased by Slade Scheidauer. Konechny takes his place at first, and here is starting pitcher Carson Eckes. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com and find an agent near you. Right around the corner, hiding in the bushes, ready to help you. Jump out, give you a hand. A wild pitch, down to second goes Mack. Ball and a strike to Eckes. Full sun for the moment. There are clouds approaching as I look out that way, and balk is called. Yeah, Talon got stuck in between a thought and emotion. And the thought overruled the motion too long. So over to third goes Konechny now. Eckes at the eyes, and a ball. Scheidauer works quick. Eckes swinging away and into the batting cage. It'll go. No. It's going to hit off of a light blue Toyota Prius. Saving fuel out there, but getting door dings. 2-2, swing and a miss, and hung on to by Ethan Cook to complete the Eckes strikeouts. The strikeout of Eckes. So 2 outs for Carter Summer. Summer, and that looked like it might have hit off his left shirt flap. Maybe not. Maybe there's just his twist and turn that made it look like that sleeve got nipped. And if he was, Jim Krieger would have known. So I don't know anything. And low. 2 balls, no strikes to the Don shortstop Summer. And this one hit into the Rib Lake dugout. That's the second time now. Second time that a Columbus batter has somehow able to foul one off into this dugout over here. And like into the dugout. You would have a hard time throwing the ball inside from there. Hitting it. 2-1. Off-speed pitch. Just missed low. 3 balls and 1 strike. Konechny on the bag at third. And lost him. Runners on the corners now for the Dons. And here comes the big bopper, Tyler Hargraves. And time is going to be called. They will give Hargraves first base. Or in other words, they will give Summer first base and let Hargraves take a spot with the walk. They do not want to deal with the power of Tyler Hargraves. So they turn out to Ryan Bernick, who does have 1 home run on the year. He hit that over in Loyal on conference championship day a couple weeks ago. So see if Bernick can make these Redmen pay for opting to deal with him, and he pays. It pays with a hit between the 2 and the 5. And the Dons score here in the first on the hit by pitch. The base is still loaded, and second baseman Caleb Pankratz now. Not what the Redmen had up their sleeve there, and this one hit into left field. Pankratz comes through. Here comes Summer, and that will be the run batted in as Bernick with a base hit and RBI. So the intentional pass doesn't work out this time for Rib Lake. So Holden Lomax now, and again he's got his Bazooka Bubblegum pink bat ready to go. First pitch swinging, high chopper off the fence. Hit that one essentially straight behind him. strike on the curveball from Scheidauer. What do you think of that, though, Steve? Braden calling out favorites here today. Huh. I didn't know he had a favorite. No balls and 2 strikes now to Lomax. And, yeah, I don't know what he would have hit back there, but hit the net. I guess probably nothing, some trees. That net protects us right here on the front porch at Rosholt Fair Park. Still 0-2 from Scheidauer to Lomax. Curveball, and that's placed into left field. In comes Hargraves. Being waved around is Bernick, and a 2 RBI base hit for Holden Lomax. These Dons have hit all season long, and that hasn't stopped here in the playoffs. They continue to carry big sticks. 4 across here in the first, still batting. The 9th batter of the inning is Rocco Maher. As I said in game 1, Maher's bat has come alive over the last couple of weeks, 3 weeks. Scheidauer nearly threw that one past Cook. And Dons unloaded for 4 in the first inning against Athens just a couple hours ago. Misses low. 2 balls and no strikes. The Rib Lake umpires thought that was a strike. They always do. They fill in the team name, but yeah, the other team always thinks it's a strike. That's the fun of baseball, I think. All the way up to the major league level. Every pitch is a strike according to that team's fans. Every pitch is not a strike according to the team that's throwing the ball. It's a pastime, baseball. Maybe it's still the American pastime. I'm not so sure, but the pastime within the pastime is calling balls and strikes from your seat. Maher swung hard and sent this one to the ticket table. And right to that Prius again. Oh, boy. Prius is going to lose the aerodynamics and lose all of its fuel mileage. 2-2, 2 outs, 2 on. Off-speed pitch, back up the middle. Maher gets the job done. Around from third. No, they will hold Pankratz. It was a nice throw coming in from center for Seth Borkert, but the Dons have batted around, and the 10th batter of the inning is now in Ray Becker. And here comes Rib Lake manager to make a change, it looks like, huh? Dick Iverson comes out, and he's going to make a change. It looks like Ty Nimme. Let's take a break. I'll bring you up to date on the pitching changes for Rib Lake after this on Zaleski Sports, presented by Forward Bank.
The quality materials that was used when the house was built were below builder grade. I wanted to do something a little exciting, add a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. The Infinity team took time to get to know us. He wanted to know what we wanted. Once he saw my design, he says, well, let's make this happen. It's a big project. Just changed the whole look of the house, and it looks like a brand new home. The Infinity team treated us like we were their family. I would recommend Infinity to anybody.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield. Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
All right, Ty Niemme is on for the Redmen. Talon Scheidauer goes 2/3 of an inning, lets in 4, and hands it over to Niemme with the bases loaded. Ray Becker, and didn't have any right spin on that one. Heck, if it did, it's probably inning over. So third baseman is Talon Scheidauer. He was all over it. Scheidauer leaves the mound, goes to third. Niemme on to pitch again for the Redmen. Curveball. Becker watches that one fly outside for a ball. And Becker delivers to center and caught. Nice job there. Great read from Seth Borkert. That would have went over Leicester center fielders' heads during this season than any other, but Borkert was under it, and the Dons strand the bases. They do score 4. We have played 1. Columbus Catholic 4, Rib Lake nothing on Zaleski Sports, presented by Forward Bank.
Wisconsin shops at Gross Auto Group for 3 big reasons. No hassle pricing, lifetime warranty, massive selection, price to move. Gross Auto Group's no hassle pricing means the price you see is the price you pay. No back and forth, no wasted time. Our lifetime engine warranty means we want your new ride running for as long as you own it. And with 8 brands in 6 stores, Gross Auto has the ride you want at the price you need. 3 reasons, 3 towns. Gross Auto Group in Neelsville, Black River Falls, and Marshfield.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 16 years in a row. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken is ready for your call now. Choose drunken chicken, BLT, Western, mac and cheese, sweet chili chicken, and more. Plus, Scotty's has broasted chicken, fish sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118 and scottyspizza.com.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Hey everybody, Ned over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and going on now, the Wheeler Summer Sale Down, which means take advantage of our lowest prices on our longest available units in stock. Going on now through July 7th, like this GMC Sierra, or this Yukon XL, or this Chevy Silverado, plus many more. The Wheeler Summer Sale Down, some of our lowest prices of the year, going on now through July 7th.
As we re-enter the game here, top of the second inning, and first pitch swinging Ty Nemi. And he rolls one over to Pankratz, 4-3 on the putout. That'll bring up first baseman Blake Henderson. Let's see, who do we have here? Angie cheering for Caleb. Lucas always calls the balls and strikes wrong. Everybody knows that, Lucas. You can't see a baseball, let alone call it right. And Gary reminds me that the last time these two met in a sectional final 4 years ago was Columbus over Rib Lake. Not a single player here, obviously, was from those teams, but, well, I guess I shouldn't say that. Right? Does that add up, Steve? Or is everybody brand new here? I don't know. I'm bad at math, but I called the game. So that I was reminded of by Gary. Where was it? That was in Gillett. Yeah. Me and Rachel and Bill were in Gillett that Tuesday. As Blake Henderson reaches. Infield base hit in my scorebook for Blake. Here's Brevin Bramer. Brevin, big swing. That's what they call him, big swing and Bremer. Over on the west side of Rib Lake. Ball and a strike now to Bramer. And rips this one to left. That has some heat on it, and it will be over the head of Maher. And a double for Brevin. So the DH gets the job done. Double has runners on second and third for the left fielder, Josiah Mann. 9-hitter for the Redmen. Again, that ball from Bramer was hit a long ways. If had been hit more to the left, Maher would have actually had to run up the hill, as the corner in left field actually goes up. It elevates about 5 feet. You got to run up the hill towards the foul pole in left field if you get a hit that far, and it almost was. 3 balls, no strikes, now on Mann. And strike just caught the outside corner for Eckes. Eckes, though, still a pitch away from walking the 9-hitter and loading the bases. That'll be cut foul. Oh, and off of the little Chevy SUV over there, right off the back window. Full count again. And he walked him. Bases are loaded for Rib Lake. 1 out. Top of the second inning. So top of the order here, shortstop, Slade Scheidauer. Wind picks up, blowing in from center field. And Scheidauer's got to turn out of the way of the inside fastball from Carson Eckes. This one, high chopper. Chance for Pankratz, and the play is to Hargraves at first. That'll get the job done. RBI for Scheidauer, and Rib Lake is on the board here in the second inning. So Henderson scores. Over to third goes Bramer. Man to second, and first base open for the center fielder, Seth Borkert. Fastball away, 2 balls and no strikes. Again, Eckes been teetering on the edge here through an inning and 2/3. Probably fortunate to only have given up the 1 run. He was saved by Ray Becker in center field twice in the first inning. This could easily be a 4-3 game right now. And it'll be a 4-2 game. Maybe 3. They will not test Becker this time, and an RBI base hit for Seth Borkert. Dick Iverson thought about waving around Josiah Mann and then held up the stop sign a little bit later. He's like, I have seen this show before, haven't I? So here's Talon Scheidauer. Talon, base hit, last inning. But anyway, thanks to Gary for the reminder on me calling this game 4 years ago over in Gillett. And that'll get into left field. It's going to be an RBI base hit for Talon Scheidauer, and the Redmen are right back in it. So Mann scores. That follows the run, the plate touch from Bramer. And the Redmen still kicking here with 2 outs. Top of the second. Runners on first and second. Ethan Cook, the catcher. Ethan struck out looking on a full count pitch an inning ago. And gets into this one. Sends this to Maher. And they're going to wave Borkert. No, they've got Borkert now in a rundown. He was waved. Stop sign came up late. The tag from Konechny on the throw from Burnick, and it goes 7-5-2 to end the top of the second for Rib Lake. But they plate 3, and it's a 1-run game headed to the bottom of the second on Zaleski Sports, presented by Forward Bank.
Simple, clear, helpful, and built around you. This isn't just a new building, it's a new experience for our members and for the Stevens Point community. Now it's easier than ever to stop in when it works for you. With 24/7 drive-through access, our services fit your schedule, not the other way around. Here at Simplicity, that's the kind of experience we believe in. You'll still see the same friendly faces, now in a space designed to serve you better and enhance the community we're proud to be a part of. We can't wait to welcome you in.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
they, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed. It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
All right, bottom of the second, the Dons batted 10 in the first inning, and they will start with Matt Konechny, followed by Carson Eckes and Carter Summer here in the bottom of the second inning. Stevens Point Orthopedics proudly providing the central Wisconsin community with orthopedic, sports medicine, spine, and physical therapy services. Stevens Point Orthopedics, world-class treatment, hometown care. And again, this is Ty Niemi pitching, and he hits Konechny. So second hit by pitch today for the Redmen. The first, though, was thrown by Talon Scheidauer. Again, Scheidauer lasted 2/3 of an inning. Pitcher Carson Eckes now. Eckes into right center. That's going back, and it's going to one-hop the fence. Borkert gave it a look, and it's going to be a double for Carson Eckes. Carter Summer. Summer walked and scored in the first. Summer, first pitch swinging, right side and out of play. And those kids, a girl there is going to pick up a Freezy Pop in the way of a baseball. You turn that in the concession stand, get a Freezy Pop, a nice treat for a kid here on an 80-something degree day. The kids said there's more coming, look out. Oh boy, I landed right between the three of them. Bermuda Triangle of kids back there, and now two young ladies running to the concession stand, holding up the ball proudly, turning it into a red and a blue Freezy Pop, respectively, at the eyes for a ball. Red was my favorite color. Blue makes your lips blue. I didn't mind a green one either. Green was pretty good. 1-2. And that'll be placed in the left field. That'll get the job done. Summer with an RBI, and then the ball misplayed. Being sent home is Eckes. There will be no throw, and the Dons score twice. So an RBI for Summer and an error on Josiah Mann scores Eckes from second. 6-3 Dons. Over to second. Summer goes on that same error. So in comes the big stick of Tyler Hargraves. He was intentionally walked last inning, later came in to score. They will pitch to him here in the second. Curveball at the letters for a strike. Summer has to dash back to second on the throw down from Cook. No balls, 2 strikes to the first baseman Hargraves. And Hargraves hits it high in the air, playable. Borkert drifting to his left, under it, and brings it in for the first out of the inning. Hargraves got under the 0-2 pitch from Niemi. Borkert had it read the whole way. So here's Ryan Bernick. Okay. Niemi on the 1-0. And inside for ball 2. And that one missed away, so ball 2 missed just inside, ball 3 missed just outside. 3 balls and no strikes now to Ryan Bernick. Bernick takes a strike. And that one ripped into center field. That's actually going to hit down in left center. It's going to roll for a while. Summer will easily score an RBI double for Ryan Burnick. Dons score their third run in this inning. Again, they continue to mash the baseball here in 2026. Caleb Pankratz, base hit last inning. Again, in the 12-1 win over Athens just a couple hours ago, Columbus scored 4 in the first, 2 in the second, 5 in the third, and 1 in the fourth. And they have now scored 4 in the first inning here, 3 in this second inning. Continue to be a scoring machine on the season. Ball and a strike now to Pankratz. Fouls it, and if not for that tall screen, that would have been in the Dons dugout. Again, straight behind Pankratz. These Dons have a way of hitting the strangest foul balls. Strike 3 called. Nemi freezes Pankratz. First strikeout for Nemi. Holden Lomax. Base hit, left on, back in the first. Fouls that one off, and kids go chase down another freezy pop. These have been some easy ones for these kids behind us. 3 of the easiest they're going to have ever. They are camped out in the right place. Curveball fooled Lomax. Nemi and the Redmen looking to get back in the dugout, finish up this second inning. They scored 3 in the top of the second. Dons have answered with 3 of their own in the bottom. Burnick dancing off of second. Pump fake from Cook chases him back to the bag. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts for Nemi. Looking, swinging. The Dons were swinging in the second inning. They played 3. We have played 2. Columbus Catholic 7. Rib Lake 3 on Zaleski Sports. Presented by Forward Bank.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Rib Lake in the top of the third goes Cook, Nemi, and Henderson. 5, 6, 7 in the Redmen order. Starts with a left-handed batting Lucas Cook. Special thanks to our game day sponsors, Woodfield Inn and Suites, Rem's Funeral Home, House of Heating, and Draxler Transport. Fouled back by Cook. And the 1-1 look out. It's coming for you, Ryder. Off the fence. Ryder was about 15 feet away from a freezy pop. He got out of his chair, though, just in case. He was going to run after it. But the Little boy beat him to it. And swing and a miss, off-speed pitch out in front of it was Cook for the first out. Problem for Ryder is he would have had to leave the camera to go get the Freezy Pop. We probably would have let him, though. Didn't want to push the kid over? That's smart, though. Then all of a sudden you come to Rosholt maybe for Ryder's first time ever and you get arrested. This is a number by Ty Nemi. It'll be picked by Konechny. The throw to Hargraves is there. What a laser from Matt Konechny. So 2 up, 2 down. Here comes Blake Henderson. Infinity Exteriors installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, and windows built to last, saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors, guaranteeing quality you can trust with Infinity Exteriors. Marathon and Kewanee playing now on Zaleski Sports, state qualifying game. 2-0, this is hit well into center field. Becker calls for it and makes the catch. I'll tell you about the rest of the games, rest of the state qualifying games on Zaleski Sports. Now there could be as many as 6 of them. You're watching one of them right here on Zaleski Sports, presented by Forward Bank.
Welcome to the competition where only the best healthcare plans rise to the top. Megasure.
Presenting Paperwork Pound Cake, a half-baked plan with flaky service sprinkled on top.
Ooh. Next up, Security Health Plan.
I call this one the Sweet Security. It has high-quality coverage folded in, and it's frosted with award-winning local service that's sweet but never sugar-coated.
That's a slice of better. Chef Security, congratulations. Truly the recipe for better.
Welcome to Taqueria Monarca at the Marshfield Mall. Experience the bold and fresh flavors of Mexico in Marshfield at Taqueria Monarca. Try the delicious tacos, burritos, quesadillas, bowls, and drinks. And kick things up a notch with their fresh salsa bar. Taqueria Monarca is fast, casual, and delicious.
We are ready to serve you the bold, fresh flavors from Mexico. Welcome to Taqueria Monarca.
Rocco Maher, Ray Becker, Matt Konechny, 9-1-2 for the Dons here. Bottom of the 3rd inning. And did not go around, says our first base umpire. Culligan Water specializes in all your water softener, drinking water, water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy. Unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. We use Culligan Water at the Zaleski Sports headquarters, and you should too. Maher. That one laid on. It's going to be an infield base hit. Slade Scheidhauer did what he could to knock it down. An infield base hit for Maher. All right, let's see if we can go through these other sectional final games. Again, this is, if you're new around here, Columbus Catholic and Rib Lake. Kewanee and Marathon. Menominee and River Falls. Loyal and Mellon. Nina and Fond du Lac. All those games are live right now, or Nina Fond du Lac is... Yep, they're playing. Everybody's playing right now. And is Becker into right field and playable. And there for the out is Lucas Cook. And we await Wapaka to see what they can do over in Chilton. At last check, they were behind Wapaka and Waupun in a sectional semifinal. And it is 5-1 Waupun. The battle of the WAUs. Off and running is Maher. Head first slide and a stolen base for Rocco. So the Comets will need a comeback as they play in the 7th inning right now, down by 4. If Waupun were to win, we will say goodbye to Chilton until next school year and be with you for these 5 state qualifying games. Who else do you know broadcasting 5 state qualifying games today in baseball? This one over to Scheidauer from his knee, gets up, fires, and in time for the out as Konechny hit it hard, but hit it right at Slade Scheidauer, and he hits the target in Blake Henderson for the second out of the inning. So here's Carson Eckes. Yeah, 5 state qualifying games right now on Zaleski Sports. We kind of figure if we're going to do it, we'll just do it big. I mean, why make one step when you can make 5? It's a real combined effort. So we've got, well, how many of us did I say were here? 5? Strike to Eckes. 5. Let me count them here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16 people. 16 out and about today, bringing you all this baseball action. Plus many more in the office, back at home, making sure everything works smoothly. It can't just be 16 people. You need all the others back at the home base, keeping everything normalized. And that one gets through for Eckes. In comes Maher, and the Dons extend the lead 8-3 here in the bottom of the third. RBI base hit for Carson Eckes. That got just under the glove of a diving Brady Olson. So we'll have a courtesy runner over at first. We'll run for the pitcher, Carson Eckes. Here's Carter Summer. Summer puts this one on the ground, and that's going to be an infield base hit. 2-out infield base hit for Carter Summer. He pounded that one left side. Here comes Tyler Hargraves. Home run in game number 1 today for Tyler. Comes to bat here, 2 outs. Bottom of the third, 2 on. They gave him a free pass back in the first, and Redmond will need to pitch to him here with 2 outs in the third. A little different scenario, too, in the first. First base was open. It's a pretty obvious choice. Hargraves sees a couple up high in the zone. 2 balls, no strikes. Yeah, first base open, and you've got the kind of stick that Hargraves carries. That was an easy. It would have been a mistake not to put him on. Strike on the outside half, and boy, couple of things there I want to mention. Our courtesy runner got a little off the base. Second is he dove on top of the base. He's lucky he didn't knock the wind out of himself. He landed with his abdomen square on the bag. That's got to hurt. 2-1. Hargraves keeps, that one stays low. Hargraves kept it a ball. So 3 balls and a strike now. 3-1 from Niemi. And that one missed inside for ball 4. It doesn't get a whole lot easier now with Ryan Burnick coming to the plate. Bases loaded, 2 outs. And the Dons' third baseman looking to do some damage for his team here in the third. Again, if you're just joining us, Columbus scored 4 in the first, 3 in the second, 1 here in the third as we play with 2 outs. Strike thrown across by Niemi. That was a get well pitch there. No matter what, I'm throwing a fastball down the middle. Get my sea legs back under me. Burnick. Play here for Scheidauer, and throws to second and took the easy out there to Olson. Retires Hargraves and retires the side. So Dons leave the bases loaded as we leave the third. 1 across in the inning. Columbus Catholic 8. Rib Lake 3 on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Cobeson Bus is hiring. It's drivers that they need. Cobeson Bus is hiring. It's the perfect job for me.
Cobeson Buses would like to thank all of our school bus drivers throughout the state of Wisconsin for their safe driving. If you would like to make a difference in your community with a fun and rewarding part-time job, apply at cobeson.com.
Cobeson Bus is hiring. It's the perfect job for me.
Discover Marshfield's wellness destination, Be Well Studio. Experience cutting-edge recovery tools like hydromassage, infrared sauna, red light therapy, PEMF, and more, all designed to help your body and mind feel their best. Packages start at $29. Book your wellness session today at bewell-studio.com. That's Be Well Studio of Marshfield. Brevin Bramer, Josiah Mann, Slade Scheidauer due up 8-9-1 for the Redmen. Ball and a strike. Eckes. And that hit him. Boy, just grazed the front of his shirt, but that's a hit by pitch. So here's Josiah Mann. Walk and a run scored in the second inning. And hits this one over. Oh, come on, the Olay. You got to be kidding me, Coach Iverson. Stepped out of the way of that one. That's an error on Coach. You got the E6 or the E5. That's a EC, error, Coach. That was the Olay if I've ever seen one. At the knees for strike two. Eckes and the 0-2. Outside for a ball. Throw over and Bramer falls back on the bag. I can't call it a slide. He fell to the bag and got the job done. The 1-2. Nice block by Konechny. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And missed just inside. I think there you heard Columbus and Riblig people both saying, ooh. One disappointing and one kind of a relieved surprise. Full count now from Eckes. And he missed. Lost him. He walks the 9-hitter. And 2 aboard for the top of the hour, top of the order, shortstop Slade Scheidauer. Hurry in for huge savings at Hiller's True Value, soon to be Hiller's Ace Hardware. Save on Milwaukee outdoor power equipment, everything from chainsaws to string trimmers. Hiller's True Value, soon to be Hiller's Ace Hardware. Strike 2 called on the outside corner. There you heard the Riblik umpires. They couldn't believe it. I even heard a wow. 0-2. And tomahawks it. Eckes on the mound calls for it, and the out is made. So Scheidauer, F1, brings up Seth Borkert. And that's something that you never see at the higher levels, a pitcher fielding a fly ball in the infield. That pitcher will run out of the way, and one of the middle infielders or the corner infielders will come in and make that catch. The thought there is you don't want your pitcher accidentally hurting himself, spraining an ankle, stepping off the mound, and they've got Don's had a chance there to get Mann from behind the bag, but Konechny didn't see it in time. He was just trying to block down that pitch. But, yeah, the thought is you don't want that pitcher stumbling on the mound, looking up and getting a sprained ankle, and all of a sudden you can't pitch. To lose a starting pitcher is a big deal, especially at college and obviously in the professional ranks. So they run off the mound, somebody from behind them third, short, second, first, etc., comes in, they make the catch because they're running in. They can see out of the bottom of their eye, their periphery. They can see that mound and won't trip on it. That pitcher is having to look straight up. You get the point. But you see it in high school a whole lot. So anything's possible in high school. Borkert into right field. That's going to one hop into right, fielded there by Lomax, and he gets it in. And the bases are loaded. Well, no. They get the force out at second. So Lomax alertly throws it into Summer. They get the force out at second, as Mann was a little bit late getting over there. So you get a very unusual, how about this, a 9-6 put out for the second out. So Borkert goes to first on the fielder's choice. Again, very unusual play there. Brings up Talon Scheidauer, the now third baseman, was our starting pitcher. He went 2/3 of an inning to begin this game. And that one off the fence, right, headed towards the gentleman. He just kind of lounging back in his chair, la-da-la-da-la, and he gets a line drive ripped right at him. Thankfully, the fence was there. That's why they put a fence in these places. They can help out a little bit. Help out a lot. And soft liner, Summer is there, and the final play is made. The Redmen did have 3 base runners in the inning, and they score none. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Columbus Catholic 8, Rib Lake 3 on Zaleski Sports, presented by Forward Bank.
At House of Heating, making your home comfortable is our biggest priority. That's why we offer dependable HVAC solutions and quality work in central Wisconsin. Our pros are knowledgeable in a wide variety of services so you can feel confident in your results. They'll offer the support you need, whether it's putting in a modern HVAC system or working on and maintaining your current unit. Get in touch with House of Heating at 715-384-3163 or contact houseofheating.com. House of Heating, heating and cooling the air you breathe.
Have you outgrown your old furniture? Well, I can relate. Then get into Mall Furniture today.
We are never short on inventory, and we are never short on bringing you great deals.
Living rooms, bedrooms, dining rooms, mattresses, recliners, lift chairs, and big clearance recliners. Head to Mall, because we got them all.
Mall Furniture and Mattress, West 9th Street, Marshfield.
All right, back to action here at Rosholt Fair Park. Again, Jason Zaleski surrounded by Steve Maves, Keegan Carper, Ryder Spada, Katie Lecton, Paul Lecker of MarshfieldAreaSports.com fame is in the facility as well. Get many of our pictures for Zaleski Sports headlines and written material from Paul, contributing to our, according to you all, a very popular magazine. So thank you all for going up to pick up that magazine in Marshfield at Pick and Save, Festival Foods, Scotty's Pizza, and Chips Hamburgers. Spencer A&W. Owen Withy Bait and Tackle Shop. Abbey County Market, Russell's of Neilsville, and BP and Blinker. Here is Caleb Pankratz into Straightaway Center. Can of corn for Seth Borkert, and there's one away. So that'll bring up Mr. Bubblegum himself, Holden Lomax with the pink bat. Again, as Gary pointed out in the chat, those of you on a mobile device, feel free to chat with us on your mobile device. But as Gary pointed out, this game happened 4 years ago. Rib Lake and Columbus Catholic. That one was in Gillett. And I remember calling Columbus Catholic going to state on that day 4 years ago. One ball and 2 strikes. For me, Gillett quite a bit further away than Rosholt, so I'm pretty happy to be here today. The rest of the crew is too. 1 ball and 2 strikes. A bouncer that goes off the glove of Niemi over to second where Olsen has it and delivers to Henderson. 2 up, 2 down. So that'll actually go 1-4-3. And with 2 outs, bring up left fielder, 9-hitter Rocco Maher. Outside for ball. Again, if you missed it earlier, Columbus Catholic's game against Athens went 5 innings. It was a 12-1 win for the Dons. Maher, sharply hit ball into left field, a 2-out base hit for Rocco. Said a couple times in this broadcast, one earlier today, Rocco's been hitting pretty well as of late. Contributing 1 through 9 in this lineup are the Dons hitters, and that brings run totals like 8 now, 12 a game ago. I saw a 19-run outburst over in Wausau earlier this year. There's many other double-digit outputs for these Dons. They all rake. Here's Ray Becker. And Becker sharply hit Olsen. It goes through his glove. It'll be a 2-out error. Give the Dons base runners on first and second. Now the order gets a little more powerful. Here comes Matt Konechny. Mac today has reached twice, scored twice. Fielder's choice and a hit by pitch. And a ground out. That makes him 0 for 1 with 2 runs scored. It's just the wacky baseball scoring. And as Steve Maves and I had a conversation a couple of weeks ago, a lot of that has to do with the 190 pages of rules of baseball. And if you get 190 pages of rules, you probably have 1,900 ways to that you can compile stats, and probably another 190 different statistical terminologies and all the craziness of baseball. 2-0, high, 3 balls and no strikes. And 4 straight, and the bases are loaded for the Dons. 2 outs here in the 4th inning. Here is Carson Eckes, and we'll get a runner for the catcher, Konechny. And if I'm not mistaken, and I often am, Roe Wheeler will come out and run for the Dons. Again, there are a lot of people here. I can't see everybody. I might see Daddy Dan down there. I can't see everybody here. But anyway, bases loaded. Carson Eckes. Strike called. Draxler Transport now hiring. Come drive for the team that's family owned and operated since 1989. Draxler Transport says, go Dons. Chopper, right side, tough play. That's going to get into right field. Maher trots in from third. Here comes Becker. The throw will be late, and it is 10-3 Columbus Catholic. 2 RBI base hit for Eckes. He's got 3 RBI today. Konechny goes to second. That ball was hit to his side is why. And we'll get a runner for the pitcher, Eckes. So Carter Summer comes to bat. 2 outs. Dons lead by 7 here in the bottom of the 4th inning. First from Mimi, misses away for ball 1. Look out. Look at save. If that fence isn't there, it is. So it really doesn't matter, I guess. But the first time that guy would have got hit off the knee on a bounce, that time it would have hit him square in the face. Well, that's why they put those fences. That's why they play this sport inside of a cage, to protect the innocent. That was just shot down there. Summer, high in the air, right side, first base, and Henderson swirls and brings it in for the final out of the inning. But the Dons score again. They have scored in every inning today. They lead 10-3 on Zaleski Sports, presented by Forward Bank.
Looking for a unique space to host your next event or business meeting? Check out the Milk House at Miltram Farms. You can view the cows being milked by the robots, play in the sand table, or start your own farm on the farm simulator. We have space for up to 125 people indoors, or you can sit outside and enjoy the farm views from our grain bin gazebo and make s'mores on the corn crib fireplace. Check us out on Facebook to see our upcoming events or go to our website at miltramfarms.com to see availability.
Cobeson Bus is hiring. It's drivers that they need. Cobeson Bus is hiring. It's the perfect job for me.
Cobeson Buses would like to thank all of our school bus drivers throughout the state of Wisconsin for their safe driving. If you would like to make a difference in your community with a fun and rewarding part-time job, apply at cobeson.com.
Cobeson Bus is hiring. It's the perfect job for me.
Carson Eckes stays on. He'll begin his 5th inning of work, and he will deal to 4, 5, 6 in the Rib Lake Redmen lineup. Ethan Cook, Lucas Cook, and Ty Nemi are in the heart of the order for these Redmen, who scored 3 in the 2nd inning and 10-3. That's been it. You figure they're going to need to start clawing back here, and probably need to start clawing back now. Absent a big inning, you'll need to chip away, right? Score 2 or 3 here, 2 or 3 in the 6th. And then you'll need whatever's left over in the 7th as the leadoff base hit for Ethan Cook. We'll get the action started for the Redmen here in the 5th. So one step at a time, one base runner at a time if you're working on a comeback like the Redmen are. The right fielder now, Lucas Cook. And strike call, 1 ball, 1 strike. Luke, not a big fan of that call. Steve's going to put his shades on. Yeah, we had a big cloud hovering over us here. 4, 6, 3, double play. The Dons turn it. Dons turned a nearly identical 4-6-3 in the final inning against Athens earlier today. And they spin one there in the 5th to erase the Rib Lake base runner. So 2 outs, Ty Nemi. That was a promising start, right? A leadoff base hit if you're Rib Lake. You're like, yeah, all right, here we go. 5th is our inning. The Dons defense puts an end to that. Nemi, chance for Pankratz off his glove, and there would be no throw. Hard hit ball, an error gives Nemi and the Redmen a base runner here with 2 outs in the 5th. So the tall first baseman, Blake Henderson. I did see Dad Henderson here this morning. I haven't called a Rib Lake basketball game in a couple of years. Last time I did, Dad was the coach. So probably still is. I just haven't called one of their games in a couple of years. And I didn't do any pregame prep on basketball today. So I'll leave it at that. But it was good to see Mr. Henderson here at the ballpark today. Throw over and back in time was Nemi. Nemi had the angled leadoff where he takes 3 steps kind of diagonal from first base. That's his style. And that'll be in the left field, a 2-out base hit for Henderson. All right, so Redmen continue working here with 2 outs in the 5th inning. Brevin Bramer now. Brevin today, double. Hit by pitch, run scored. And the double was a well-hit ball back in that 3-run 2nd inning. Yeah, we had for all of, the fourth inning, we had a large cloud covering up the sun. That cloud has moved on to gray skies somewhere else. 2-0. 3-0. And we are back playing under sunlight here at Rosholt Fair Park. Bulk of the fairgrounds off left of third base. Strike on the outside corner. And the maroon-colored umpires didn't like that one. Some Bronx chuckles after the called strike. And I'd be stifling those chuckles. Again, Jim Krieger calling the balls and strikes. He is going back to state next week. I believe his third state assignment, could be the fourth. He is a high-quality umpire. All right, so it's a 2-out walk. Look at this now. Bases loaded, and here comes manager Jared Kresselt. I was just about to say, I wouldn't doubt we see the Don's manager come out here and check on his starting pitcher. I'm going to fish out a pitch count. You all entertain yourselves for. Oh, it's on the board. How about that? Okay. 84 pitches for Eckes. That's probably correct. Yeah. Okay. So 84 for Eckes. I had wondered during the first game, there was a point where Matt Konechny and the Dons had an 8-run lead, and if he would have exited the game, he still could have pitched in this game. He was under that. I think if you're 34 and under, you don't need it. You can pitch again the next day or today. But, and when I was wondering that, he came out the next inning. So this is Carson Eckes' game here in the fifth inning with 84 pitches. Depending on the flow, I would say we're likely to see another Dons pitcher today in this game. And that pitch 85, that was 8 or so feet high. Maybe see a new pitcher even before long. Strike called, throw down, and it's going to get into left field. The Don's going to give one away here. Easily coming in and is Nemi on the error on Konechny. Right thought, wrong throw. And all other runners move up on the same error. So the error brings in Nemi. The Redmen score for the first time since the second inning. And we'll get a courtesy runner now as Bramer moves into scoring position. He'd be the first to tell you I'm not the fastest guy on the team. So they'll bring in some speedier legs. And they hope to get a base hit out of Josiah Mann here. And it's actually Brady Olson, so they are actually going to pinch run, and that means that Brevin Bramer's day is done. And very soft liner, back to Eckes. One pitch, 1 out, and 2 left stranded. The error brings home Nemi. Rib Lake gets 1. They're all needed. They get 1 needed run in the fifth. We'll move to the bottom of the fifth. Dons lead by 6 on Zaleski Sports, presented by Forward Bank.
At Rice's More Than Floors, you'll find quality window treatments, paint, tile, remnants, and of course, quality flooring. So you have 3 options. Come visit us here in Marshfield. We're near Fleet Farm. 2, check out our website, ricesmorethanfloors.com. Or 3, give us a call or text at 715-384-4554. And yes, pets are allowed in Rice's when accompanied by a well-behaved human.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier, treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Home half of the fifth for Columbus Catholic, Tyler Hargraves, Ryan Bernick, Caleb Pankratz. As the Dons bat 5, 6, 7 here in the fifth inning. Dons batted 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4 in the fourth. batted all 9 in the first and sent 8 to the plate in the second, 7 in the third, 10 runs. So all that math checks out. This is still Ty Nemi, who's been on since 2 outs in the first inning, just threw his 67th pitch. So pitch out in good shape for Ty. And this one hit left field, going back and gone. Another home run. Tyler Hargraves, the second time in Rosholt, gives the Dons an 11-4 lead. Hargraves, for his efforts from his teammates, takes a beating coming back in the dugout. He's getting walloped over there. That brings up Ryan Burnick. It was a 2-run homer for Hargraves in the first inning against Athens. Now a solo blast here in the 5th against Rib Lake. And on a state qualification day and this state qualification game, there are 2 pretty big moments for Tyler. McDonald's of Marshfield says, "Go Dons, go." Come in today for the new FIFA World Cup meal. Pick from the 10-piece chicken McNuggets meal or the Big Mac meal and get 1 of 9 World Cup collector cups at McDonald's of Marshfield, where I will be at some point this evening getting one of those cups. And a 5-pitch walk after the home run issued to Burnick. I meant to go last week and didn't get around to it. I've been collecting on Coke bottles. They had not a sponsor. On Coke bottles, they have a World Cup player. I think they're stickers. There's some sort of a trading card, but it looks like a sticker to me. You peel off the whole label, and then you got the sticker inside. I've got, I don't know how many. I think there's also 9 of those. I've got 4 of the 9, maybe 5 if I can find the one that's in the garage. Otherwise, I got to start over on that guy, and that was an American soccer player too. So I won't be very happy if I accidentally didn't keep my my countryman sticker. I have to go buy like a case of. I think they're only on Coke bottles. It's the only one I've seen them on. So I have to go buy like a couple cases or something. Coke's getting their money out of me. I love the World Cup. Team USA plays later this week, right? Or is it next week? I think it's later this week. This was one way to find. Are you looking it up? Okay, Steve's going to look it up for me. I think so. I think it's on Thursday. 3 balls and a strike. Yeah, World Cup starts, though, soon. Yeah, the host country always plays that first game. And sometimes it's days before everybody else. Friday. They play Friday against Paraguay. At what time?
8 p.m.
8 p.m. All right. Bouncer over to third. And thrown into right field. Error is going to be charged to Talon Scheidauer, and everybody's safe. So that was Caleb Pankratz making contact, and we turn now to Holden Lomax. Who was cheering for? Well, that was, Caleb. Who was that? Angie earlier was cheering for Caleb. Bunt. And the bunt will get the job done, and the throw is dropped. It is dropped. Ty Nemi had to double clutch it. He wanted to throw to second, but nobody was covering the bag at second. And the throw goes to first. Henderson drops it. Everybody is safe. So Lomax reaches on the E3. And that brings up the left fielder Rocco Maher. And with Lomax reaching, and now he gets run for, but with a runner on first, with bases loaded for the Dons, the game concluding run stands at first base right now for Columbus Catholic. There is a 10-run rule. It is in effect right now. Everybody gets a minimum of 5 at-bats. Rib Lake has had their 5. And if they end up trailing by 10 here in this inning, the game will be over. and a sectional berth, in this case, for the Dons. So we shall see what happened. This one is on the infield. Infield fly rule is in effect. And that's the first out of the inning as Maher got under it. It is caught by Nemi. But, Maher was out whether that ball was caught or not. All right, so the top of the order now, Ray Becker. Nemi will throw his 82nd pitch through 4 1/3. Becker took a huge swing. He was looking to bank that one off the scoreboard in left field on that swing. 11-4. Bottom of the 5th. And to right field. And playable. Caught and tagging from third is Bernick. And it'll be an RBI sac fly for Ray Becker. So F9 for the second out of the inning. Pankratz will head over to third as that ball was hit into right field as he left from second. And here's Matt Konechny. Step off, no throw. Legal move. Saw a couple of balks in the game prior. Low and away for ball 1 to catcher Matt Konechny. Again, case still the same as before. Game concluding run still stands at first base. 10-run rule in effect. Dons lead by 8. And Konechny took a hefty swing and got all the way under it. And that is an easy freezy pop if the kids know where that rolled. There were no kids back there, so hopefully mom or dad or auntie or cousin saw and can help out. 2-1, popped up, almost going to the same place. Yeah, that's another very easy freezy pop. And here comes a young girl. Way to go. That's her second freezy pop in this game. 2-2. Reaching for it. Soft roller. Third base. And out. So by a step. Talon Scheidauer erases Konechny, and that brings an end to the inning. But the Dons score 2 more. They lead by 8 as we head to the 6th on Zaleski Sports, presented by Forward Bank.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier, treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Rib Lake comes to bat here in the top of the 6th inning. 1-2-3, top of the order for the Redmen, and we've got changes to tell you about here on the diamond. I had speculated earlier if Matt Konechny had pitches left today, and manager Jared Kresselt says yes, and he has sent Konechny out to the mound to see about finishing this one off. And so he leaves the catcher spot, comes out to pitch in the inning. It was 2 Carson Eckes Surf Pro strikeouts in his 5 innings of work. Call Surf Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Surf Pro like it never happened. And Ray Becker will move from center field to catch Konechny, and that means Eckes moves from the mound back to his game one spot of center field. So Konechny to pitch, Becker to catch, Eckes to center. Double switch. So here's Slade Scheidauer. First time seeing Konechny today. And thank you for manager Jared Kresselt looking at me calling out the changes. How about that, huh? And Jim Krieger came over and announced him as well. So this is a fine-tuned machine here in this sectional final. Everybody helping everybody. Which was the point my friend Mr. Maves was making a couple of days ago. Can't we all just help everybody here and communicate? And I'm seeing it here in person. I do see it, but it's just, it is rare. It is rare. But in a sectional final, I suppose it's not that rare to see it. Konechny bounces that one in. I think that one off the face mask of poor Jim Krieger behind the plate there as Becker kind of ducked out of the way. 2-1 now to Scheidauer. Strike call. Blake scored one back in the fifth inning. Scheidauer, center field. Eckes, newly back in center and had to race in as the wind was killing that ball on its way out to bring it in for the first out of the inning. So Seth Borkert now. Konechny throws it, roller over to Pankratz. Hargraves, and 2 away. Ground ball hit right to Caleb Pankratz. So with 2 outs, here's Talon Scheidauer. Now with 2 outs, Rib Lake, they scored their run in the fifth inning with 2 outs on the board. So perhaps another 2-out rally here for Rib Lake. They probably feel, Rib Lake probably felt pretty good leaving the top of the fifth inning scoring a run. They knew they had to, according to me anyway, had to score. They've really got to score every inning here, right? 5, 6, 7, but probably felt pretty good. Okay, we got one. Let's now get some defense and get back in. But for Rib Lake, Columbus Catholic came back and scored 2 in the bottom of the inning. So not only did they get the run back, they got it +1. It was 10-3, now it's 12-4. Tough road ahead for these Redmen here as we play with 2 outs in the 6th inning. Not impossible. It's a tough road, though. 2-2 from Konechny, and he hit him. Konechny tried to throw either it was a curveball or slider and lost it. So a 2-out base runner for the Redmen, and now the catcher Ethan Cook, who has got dirt on every panel of his pants. Well, you catch, you're going to get dirty. You play 2 games in the same day, you get more dirty. And he's running the bases, sliding. Yeah, you can tell he's played a full day of baseball, and this is blasted into right field. And diving attempt coming up empty. Out and right is Lomax. Around from third comes Scheidauer, and Rib Lake scores here in the 6th. RBI double for Ethan Cook. So they will run for the catcher, do the Redmen. And now right fielder Lucas Cook will step in. We have now played under full sun for about half of this game. The first half, no sun, all clouds. I would say partly cloudy in the 4th inning, innings 5, 6. From the bottom of the 4th on, pretty much full sun out here. Nice spring day in eastern Portage County. We're still in Portage County, right? I thought so, yeah. Not Wapaka County yet. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Off-speed pitch out in front was Luke. A 1-1. And right side. And caught. What a catch out there from Holden Lomax. Told you, there's not much foul territory out there. You got to tread lightly in the 5-9. But the Redmen do score. They've scored 1 in the 5th, 1 in the 6th. Dons lead by 7 as we head to the bottom of the 6th on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
Tired of hearing about checking account features? So are we. It's more about what you can do with your money to live the life you want. Forward Bank puts your access to everything you need in the palm of your hand. Mobile deposit, recurring digital payments, transfer funds, or pay a friend easily. Yes, our checking is free and includes all that you would expect. It's supported by your neighbors and friends at Forward, dedicated to serving our communities. Open online today at forward.bank.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that look for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. And I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
As we come back to Rosholt, we get a shot of our new pitcher, Ethan Cook. There he is, right-handed dealer. So Cook moves from catcher out to the mound. And he will be the 3rd pitcher of record here in this one. We started with Talon Scheidauer, pitched 2/3 of an inning. We moved to Ty Nemi. Nemi pitched all the way through the 5th inning. And here to start the 6th, it is Ethan Cook. For the Dons, 3, 4, 5 in the order. Carson Eckes, Carter Summer, Tyler Hargraves. The 6th at-bat for Carson Eckes today. That's pretty good. No, sorry, 5th at-bat. My bad. 5th at-bat. That's still a lot. In 6 innings to get 5 at-bats. That's pretty crazy. Third pitcher faced for this part of the Dons lineup, and Eckes. Big swing and a miss. That one missed low and away. Not chasing was Eckes, no matter how much Ethan Cook wanted him to. Off-speed pitch in the dirt, ball 2. So Eckes able to stay disciplined on the last 2 pitches from Cook. Now the 2-2. Fastball that is hit into center field, ranging over is Scheidauer, and makes the catch for out number 1. Carter Summer today, 2 runs scored, 2 base hits. I haven't taken a look at the Loyal score in a while. Let's check out Clover Belt East competitor Loyal. They lead Mellon 3-0 in the top of the 5th inning in their state qualifying game. So, as I said at the beginning of our broadcast, Summer, again, just the strangest foul balls from these Dons today, both games. That was weird, even that one. As I said, it's possible, the way that these 2 games are pacing, it's certainly possible that those teams could meet in a state semifinal. To be that out in front of it is a thing of beauty. They could very well meet in a state semifinal. We'll see who the competitors are, although without knowing the others, it's definitely possible that you're looking at Loyal and Columbus Catholic. The 1 and the 2 is that one ate up third baseman Ty Nemi. For me, it's a base hit for Carter Summer. That was a rocket down there. Again, the rule of thumb I was taught years ago is, was it a usual and customary play? And the answer to that is no. That ball was sharply hit right at him. So here's Tyler Hargraves. So I won't know. Uh-oh. Going back, and Hargraves did a bat flip, and it landed even short of the warning track. Coach has got to go pick up his bat, which is laying halfway up the first baseline where Tyler bat flipped it. He thought it was gone. After thinking about it, it sounded a little too sharp off the bat. Rather than that thud, it was more of a sharper sound. But he was trotting, he was flipping, and he's got a base hit. Oh, man. So first and third with one out for Ryan Burnick. So we'll move on from that. Should the Dons go on to win, maybe Tyler will have a laugh about that later after Coach chews him out. You know, and when that happens, what do we have here? 3-0 to Burnick. When that happens, player just, you stand and nod, and you tell Coach sorry. And then like later on tonight, and you're telling your friends and your girlfriend, then you're laughing the whole time about it. Yeah. 3-0. Taking a strike is Burnick. Take this from somebody who got chewed out a lot at the game and at practice. More at practice. 3-1. And a walk. So the bases are loaded here for the Dons in the sixth inning. Burnick draws a 5-pitch walk. And here is Caleb Pankratz. And once again, the game concluding run stands at first base now in Ryan Burnick with one out here in the sixth inning. And 10-run rule is in effect. You lead by 10 after 5 at-bats. The game will end prior to the seventh inning. And, wow, okay. Here's the 0-1 and curveball. Pankratz waited on it just a bit too long. I'm being told Marathon. What is their? This is their seventh. Seventh for the seventh time in Marathon high school history. Their baseball team is going to the Division III state tournament. They walked off Kewanee in the bottom of the seventh inning. What a way to end it! What a way to go to state for the Marathon Red Raiders. Congratulations! And another one hit behind these Dons batters. I mean, they are out in front of both Athens and Rib Lake pitchers today. I mean, way out in front. No balls, 2 strikes. Don's second baseman, Caleb Pankratz, been good from the field today. Another one foul tipped. Base hit for Caleb in the first inning. On base in the fifth. Looking to draw his Dons closer to a state tournament berth here in the sixth inning. Redmen still doing everything they can to get back in the inning. They would need to get back in the dugout. They would need to score 7 in the top of the seventh as it stands now. Hook out, and look at manager Jared Kressel didn't move a muscle. He stood strong. Now he laughs about it. So Carter Summer said, "Man, you're crazy." But, these Dons hitters stay out in front of these pitches. No balls, 2 strikes. Inside for a ball. So Ethan Cook thought he had him there with that inside fastball. One ball, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Cook pounds his mitt. He wanted to throw a more competitive pitch there on the 1-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. This one softly hit right side and through the legs of the second baseman. And 1 run will score. Hargraves was pedaling near third, a late stop sign for manager Jared Kressel. But the error brings the Dons 2 runs from the state tournament. So get a pinch hitter here, and those of you watching on the mobile device, chat with me. Tell me, who is number 8, please? I need an 8 in blue. Okay. Yeah, it definitely is 8, pinch hitter. 31, Holden Lomax, out of the game. And I have said this name before, but it's just not coming to me. The lineup card only shows me the 9 Dons hitters. Inside for a ball. One ball, one strike from Cook. This one hit into right field. It's right at him, but it'll get the job done, I think. Hargraves comes in. The throw comes all the way through, and Hargraves does score. That got a little closer than I thought it was going to. Two outs now in the inning. Here is Rocco Maher. And game concluding run stands on second. That is Ryan Bernick. Should Maher get a hit here, how aggressive will manager Jared Kressel be with Bernick? Strike to Maher. The 0-1 from Cook. Curveball, that missed high. And the throw comes in behind Bernick, and he slides in. That one nearly got into center field. But thankfully for the Redmen, Brady Olson was running over to second base quickly to find that ball. 1 ball, 1 strike to Maher. And over the shoe tops, 2-1 the count. Here comes Cook. 2 outs in the inning. That misses low. 3 balls and a strike to Maher. I would suspect Maher here is taking, as every Columbus Catholic Dons player in the dugout is up on the fence. And Maher swings out of his shoes. And he's going to get a special cheer from his teammates in the dugout after that. Full count to Maher. He wants to be the hero here. And it'll be a walk. Maher walks. Game concluding run now, moves to third base. Ray Becker. Becker comes to the plate, and time called from behind the plate. Cook turns and delivers. Low for a ball. Becker swung late. Cook got it past him. Ball and a strike. Again, every blue shirt in the Columbus dugout on the fence. Looking to celebrate here on this Tuesday afternoon. Strike called to Becker. A ball and 2 strikes. Redmen trying to get back in the dugout yet. They would need 9 in the top of the 7th. 1 ball and 2 strikes from Cook. Becker, right side, and that gets through. And for the second time in school history, the Columbus Catholic Dons are going to state. They beat Rib Lake in 2022 to go to state. They beat Rib Lake in 2026. Your final score, Columbus Catholic 15, Rib Lake 5. I will be on the field shortly for our award ceremony. And our Nasonville Dairy post-game show, I will talk with manager Jared Cresselt and as many Dons as they have that want to talk to me. All that coming up right after this.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflatiri, Caffla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflatiri, Caffla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Number 10, Talon Chytower. Number 11, Brody Olson. Number 12, Kylan Bartlett. Number 14, Jack Jensen. Number 15, Slade Chytower. And number 18, Ethan Cook. Head coach, Dick Iverson. And now for the Columbus Catholic Dons, when I call your name, you can step forward and get your individual medal. Number 1, Roll Wheeler.
Thank you.
Number 2, Tyler Hargraves.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Number 3, Brock Whelan.
Congratulations.
Number
Brock.
5, Raymond Becker.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Number 6, Matt Kanichke.
Congratulations, Matt. Thank you, sir.
Number 7, Ethan Stotch.
Congratulations.
Number 8, Nolan Frame. Number 9, Aiden Piper. Number 10, Devlin Kindler.
That's just going to go too fast.
Number 11, Rocco Mayer. Number 12, Jackson Wenzel. Number 13, Caleb Pankratz. Number 14, Vikram Sinha. Number 16, Carter Summer. Number 17, Roman Osterman. Number 20, Carson Eckes. Number 21, Keegan Hart. Number 24, Eli Lepak. Number 25, Ryan Burnick. Number 28, Colin
He
Scott.
suit up over more than 18.
Number 30, Jonathan Nemeth.
18 is supposed to sign up. That's all of WIAA sent me.
Number 31, Holden Lomax. Number 32, Corbin Pankratz. And number 42, Bryce Lang. And congratulations, Columbus Catholic Don, sectional champions.
Time to play some Among Us.
Good, good. Bring Tyler to begin with. Hey, Keeks.
Thank you to everyone for your attendance today at Rochelle for the sectional finals. Make sure to
All right, here with manager Jared Kresselt. We've had this talk a few times this year. First, I wanted to tell you I appreciate all your support of everything that we do. And we've talked all year about the runs that your team has put up. We talked about it just a couple hours ago. And yet here you go, another 10-inning run. Congratulations, you're on your way to state.
That's awesome. Thank you. It sounds so awesome to hear.
And if I said inning, I meant 10-run rule game. And again, defense shined in this one too. So, I mean, the complete effort, as your season has gone on, it looks like your team is getting better. All right, you're refreshed now. You got your second win with the water there. That's good. I apologize. I saw it coming the whole way, and I just put you right under the bus there, man. I'm sure it does. Your team just seems to be getting better every day, every game. Tell me about that.
I feel like offensively we've been doing a great job attacking balls up in the zone and stuff. I feel like we left a handful of runs out there defensively, so obviously cool thing for me to say is we get another week to work on that, and I'm so thankful for that. So, but yeah, I mean, offensively did a great job up and down the lineup today. I mean, our 8-9 hitters today, I'm excited to look at the box score because they clutched up for us big time. Caleb Pankratz there, and a big start to this game. They walked Tyler Hargraves, a freshman, and they go to Ryan Burnick, who's an absolute unit. And he takes one right in the hip to score us our first run, and so yeah, up and down the lineup today. I couldn't ask for anything better. So.
Went to state with as coach in 2022, now going here in 2026. It seems obvious you have the program where you want it, but tell me about the state of your program now with 2 state appearances in the last handful of years.
Yeah, I've thought about that a lot. Just how hard it is for baseball, but I'm just so thankful. This guy's putting in work. I mean, we got a couple guys that, will sprint without the distance unknown. Like, they'll go for us, and I mean, that's how you got to win. That's how you're going to win. You got guys that are just willing to do whatever it takes, and we have a lot of guys that do that, and a lot of guys that buy in, and then just got a lot of young guys that will learn that as we go. So yeah, just so thankful for this group of kids, and I just, I've seen there's a lot of really good coaches that make it. One time, I feel like it's really difficult, and I'm not patting myself on the back, but it's really hard for baseball to make it twice. So, yeah.
Coach, congratulations. You're going to state.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
All right, let's bring in our Zaleski Sports Highlight House player of the game, Tyler Hargraves. Player of the day, really. I mean, 2 home runs, getting the job done. Just tell me about your plate approach and being able to have your teammates be able to count on you like that.
Yeah, I mean, my approach is just hit something hard, line drive, not trying to hit home runs. Home runs will come, and it was just a good team win.
Had a pretty long single, maybe back in the 5th inning. We did a bat flip right around here and jogged to first base. Do you expect to hear from Coach about that tomorrow?
Yeah, I told him it'll never happen again, so I already cleaned that up.
Tell me, if you got to see, you were probably, in 8th grade when the guys went to state? Does that seem 6th grade? Okay, when they went to state. So you saw it, now you get to live it. What is that like?
It's awesome. I mean, I grew up wanting to play there, so now I actually get to play there.
All right, and then let's talk about the rest of the guys. I want to talk about the courtesy runners and the pinch hitters and all the guys in practice that make you and the rest of the guys better. Just tell me about having those guys around you.
Yeah, it's awesome. Good competitors to help get the team better, help whatever the team needs. It's nice to have them.
All right, let's see. Can we get the other guys out here, or are they planning something for you? Yeah. Let's have them all out here. Yeah, okay. I don't know. I didn't want to, if you were planning something against him, I didn't want to break that up, right? Okay, yeah. Just come around him here. Let's get the plaque in here. We've kind of done this in the past, right? But maybe 3-2-1, where the Columbus Dons were going to state. Does that sound reasonable?
Sounds great.
Okay.
That sounds great.
Music we're going to state. 3, 2, 1.
We're the Columbus Dons and we're going to state.
Yeah! All right, guys. We'll see you in Appleton. All right. Good luck. All right. We'll do it from here. Dons 2 10-run games to punch their ticket to the state tournament here in 2026. It's been a lot of fun here. I want to thank Ross Schultz for hosting, Athletic Director Steve Schufts, McKenna Lasinski, and all the rest of the staff here, and all the rest of my folks, Keegan Carper, Steve Maves, Katie Lecton, Ryder Spada. Guys, my name's Jason Zaleski. I hope you enjoyed the broadcast. There's more baseball on the website right now. Go to ZaleskiSports.com before I come get you and force you to do it. Have a great night, everybody.